In a surprise Thanksgiving trip to Afghanistan, U.S. President Donald Trump announced the talks with Taliban have resumed. Trump's visit happened in full secrecy. The Air Force One landed in Afghanistan's Bagram Air Base at nearly 8:30 p.m. local time. In fact, the lights of the plane was shut off so the people will not be able to recognize the iconic jet as it approached landing. It's believed that this was done owing to security reasons, as this was Trump's only second visit to a conflict zone after his Iraq trip. Trump served food to U.S. troops before sitting down to have dinner with them. This was the U.S. president's maiden visit to the country and came a week after a prisoner swap between Washington and Kabul.
The Taliban wants to make a deal. We'll see if they want to make a deal. It's got to be a real deal, but we'll see. But they want to make a deal. And they only want to make a deal because you're doing a great job. That's the only reason they want to make a deal.
Trump later met with his Afghan counterpart, Ashraf Ghani, in a major announcement. Trump said that negotiations with the Taliban were back on track and that the terror group wanted to make a deal.
And since then, we've hit them so hard, they've never been hit this hard. In the history of the war, they have never been hit this hard. And they want to make a deal. So we'll see what happens. If they make it, fine. If they don't make it, that's fine. We're going to be able to do everything we're doing and actually more. And at the same time, we're bringing down the number of troops substantially. But we're able to, because of the weaponry and all of the things that we have in place, we can do actually more damage with even fewer troops. So we're bringing it down very substantially, and we'll be down at a number that's a good number. And we're going to stay until such time as we have a deal or we have total victory. And they want to make a deal very badly. So we're dealing with, this is really for the media, I guess, more than anybody, because the president knows what I'm saying. The Taliban wants to make a deal, and we're meeting with them, and we're saying it has to be a ceasefire. They didn't want to do a ceasefire, but now they do want to do a ceasefire. I believe it'll probably work out that way. And we'll see what happens. But we've made tremendous progress.
Remember, Trump suspended the talks with Taliban after 12 people, including an American soldier, were killed in a car blast in Kabul. Taliban had claimed responsibility for that attack. The Trump administration began talks with Taliban as the U.S. aimed to end its longest war as per the draft deal. Taliban would agree to a ceasefire in return of U.S. troops pull out.
Nearly doubled since I took office. Anti-Semitism has no...